Hello. Hello.
Hi, Ankit. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible now.
Yes. Interviewer is joining soon. Can we wait for 5 minutes?
Yes, yes, I can.
Yeah.
Hi Ankit,
Hi, Rahul.
how are you?
I'm good, good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thanks, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you give me a little bit brief about yourself and the experience and the company which you are working on the project, basically?
Yeah, sure. So currently I'm working at HelpShift. Uh, so HelpShift is a company which provide modern customer support journey to B2B brands for their end users. So companies like Tencent Games, Zynga, Playrix, Myntra, you can say. So uh, these are the some of our customers. So we provide support via multiple platforms. It can be email, it can be Discord integration, Facebook integration. We have bots and automation in place. There's one more flow which we call self-serve flow, where the end users, the customers comes and resolve their issue by their own. And in this category, basically two things come into the picture. The FAQs which we have, which we call the help center, and the feature which is included in those FAQs, like dynamic articles, dynamic forms, which runs on bots and everything, which is end-to-end integrated for resolving the issue. So I mainly work in that self-serve flow. So,
Uh-huh.
so till last year, I mean, 2019, the help center was not in very good shape. It was very old and outdated. So we have started building help center from 2020, and we
Mm-hmm.
launched in 2021. I mean, end of the 2020, and we have launched in around mid of the 2021. And since we are adding new features in that, so help center we have built it from scratch. Basically a new one, which is more user friendly, fast to load kind of thing. Yeah. Uh, One more aspect of this is like we also provide support in app. I mean, we have our SDK integration, which any customer can integrate within, and you can just use the HelpShift product for the support service. So we have made one major change there, like we have removed the dependency of rendering all of those things by using the web views. So if you know web views are some kind of browser provided to the app itself. So whenever you open some links, it opens inside a web view. Uh, so we are using that particular thing now.
So you are a full stack developer or
Yeah,
from the
so I am currently working as a front end developer. You can say very front end heavy,
okay.
very less back end work. So general CRUD operation I do
Mm-hmm.
like this.
So are you able to write the APIs at the backend as well?
Yeah, I think yeah, some of the CRUD APIs like create, read, delete. I used that, but not more than that. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's the basic one. Less like CRUD operation, as I told you. These
So
are
how
the.
you are helping Mantra with your tool
It's
or
a
application?
it's yeah. So it's a system which provide end-to-end support. So we have this product which is taken by any company, and you in this case Myntra.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you when you go in their app, we have this as legacy
Sorry,
SDK.
sorry to interrupt. So it is basically for the end user or for the mantra, means for the like.
It's for both of them. So
Okay.
Myntra must have their agents and admins, right?
Okay.
So we have this admin side control, and the end user product is also there. So
Okay.
whenever someone query like I didn't get the order or there's some delay something,
Mhm.
then there is a particular given proper UI dashboard
Okay.
where you can reply. Uh, or you can set bots and automation. Just
Okay.
yeah, those things.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, so suppose there is a React website. Okay.
Mhm.
So how we can optimize it?
How you can optimize it? Okay. Yeah. So first of all, okay, cool. Yeah. So first of all, what we can do, we can. So there is a React Dev tool in the browser itself.
Hmm.
I first of all, I will make use of that. I will see how I can optimize it. So there are a couple of basic thing which we should be doing while developing a React website, like
Hmm.
do not render the uh, already rendered thing, static thing, something like that. So
Can
so
you
if
define that it is static or it is dynamic?
I can. So so when a child component or a component render same as it was rendering before,
Hmm.
and it's kind of a static rendering, because but so static rendering, dynamic rendering is very simple, like rendering of something based on some state and props. So if you have given a props and you are rendering something using that prop in a different way,
Mhm.
then that is called dynamic rendering. And if you are just some cons type of things, less like opening a model, something like that, so that we call static.
So how can you define means how you can avoid the
Yeah.
rendering
Yes.
static?
So there is, so the ideally what it happens now, whenever a parent component render, it automatically triggered whatever the child component in it, right? But we can avoid this. So there's two things, like React dot component and React dot uh, pure component.
Hmm.
So what it does is it makes use of that life cycle method, should component update. If I don't use pure component, then I have to write should component update. It basically checks if the previous props are same or not. If these are same, then React will optimize it, and it will not
Your
render.
voice is
Yeah. Hello.
not uh, clearly. I'm not able to hear you properly actually.
Can you hear me now, Rahul? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, Ankit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. The very first thing which I will do is I will make use of
So
that
we are discussing that
optimize
how we can
React.
add a code, what to write so that it cannot render the child components if
Mhm.
something
Is
is
not changed.
re-rendering on the parent one.
Yeah.
Suppose there is a parent component and there is
Mhm.
a child component. You are doing some modifications in the parent one, but we
Mhm.
want to avoid to render the child component. So
Yes.
one way you told that
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Ankit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Uh, okay.
So,
It is good now for taking the interview.
okay, I think it's good now from my
Okay.
side.
Cool.
So I'm sharing one link. Just open that
Mm-hmm.
and please share your screen.
Yes. I'm sharing my screen. Can you see
Yes,
the
sir.
Chrome?
I can see. Okay.
So,
So,
uh,
you're comfortable in JavaScript?
yeah, but I will prefer writing DSA in C++.
Okay.
If you want to write DSA.
No, no, no issues. Whatever language you prefer, you can write it. So,
So,
suppose,
we were discussing something. So, should we
yeah,
talk?
yeah, sure, sure. So basically, my question is, suppose there's a parent component.
Hmm.
Parent component is a child component.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
This is the default behavior of React. If anything changes in that component,
Hmm.
so it will re-render all the thing which is inside that component.
Yes, yes.
So we have updated the some variable in the parent component, but we want not to re-render the child component because there is no change in the child one. So how we can handle this?
Yeah. So so there is a life cycle method which we call should component update.
Hmm.
I can make use of that, and I can compare the old props and new props,
Hmm.
and accordingly I can just return a value true, false, something like that.
That's fine, but I don't think you are using the class-based component anymore.
Yeah.
So how you will achieve this in the functional component?
Okay. I think there is a method which we call React. So I generally use class based component. I haven't started using functional component, but I know there is a method which we call react.memo, uh, which we can.
Aware of the functional hooks?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have started learning that, but I haven't started using hooks. But
So you
so there's a method I just know, react.memo,
have,
which we can use, but I still have to go into depth. But it will work in the same way. I think react.component, something like that.
okay. So what is pure component?
Yeah, so pure component basically compares. It actually call this method should component update,
Hmm.
instead of calling. I mean, we can write any component as pure component, but React provided a abstract over it.
Okay.
So yeah.
What is prop drilling?
Prop drilling.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, okay. So it's like passing props to every children, as far as I understand. So
Hmm.
let's say there is a prop called state of the component which we are passing to every children in it. So that's kind of, we called it prop drilling.
And how we can avoid using
There's
the
a, yeah, so there is a method. We have this context, React context in place, which
okay.
which we can use to avoid this. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. So this context we will have. So we wrap our component or the whole nested components in something called context, and every component will have access to that state that the app is active, something like that, and we can make use of it.
What is the difference between like shallow DOM and virtual DOM?
Shallow DOM or virtual DOM? Shadow DOM. Okay.
Shadow
Shadow
DOM.
DOM. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Okay, cool. So shadow DOM is a DOM uh, uh, which is actually present in the DOM, and it kind of provide a sandbox kind of thing, so that the properties do not leak in from outside. So just like styles and all, which we generally have in web components. We can have shadow DOM around that. Uh, but virtual DOM is a kind of DOM. It's a concept which we use to, which is like keeping the DOM and memory, the picture of that particular DOM and memory, which we can use to optimize our rendering. So React uses this reconciliation using the virtual DOM.
Okay. What are synthetic events?
Synthetic events.
Have you heard of it?
I have heard, but I think actually I have heard, but I'm not able to recall what is synthetic event.
Okay. So I'll give you a hint. Like on click.
Okay. So on click we got a event. So those are synthetic event. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean on click, on resize.
Okay. So my next question is when JavaScript itself provide an on-click method, so why React created its own on-click?
Yeah. So so there is a difference, right? So React also using the same thing, but it kinds of written a wrapper over it. Whatever the on click. So if I talk about two method, let's say I am keeping side the on click. I am talking about, so there is an input box. We have in native JavaScript, we have two methods, on change and on input, right? So on input is something like whenever you write any input, any character change, that method is called. But on change will be called when you lose the focus of that input. So I'm writing something, but in React, on change is kind of wrapper over on input event. So it has written the wrapper over it to figure out, to basically make life easier of developers, something like that.
Any other thing apart from this? But I don't think for this particular reason they will going to write a wrapper. There must be some other things as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there must be obviously different kind of things also. So what I can think of it like, since we so I'm not sure what I'm thinking right way or not, but
No,
since,
if you know it's fine, otherwise it's okay.
yeah, so
just for
exactly
knowledge,
I exactly don't know, but I think VDOM when comes into picture, then they have to replace the node and that point.
No. So actually the reason is they have created a kind of polyfill also. Okay, the wrapper is containing a polyfill which can be which has a support on all the browsers basically.
Oh, yes, correct.
That is the main reason for writing the polyfills of a kind of like wrapper of each methods. Okay, fine.
But nowadays,
so have you used able?
Yeah, that's what I am saying. But right now, these days I can use Babel also to compile to the whatever version I want to. So basically, yeah.
What necessary steps you would like to follow while working in a React project? If you are working in a team, what thing? Suppose you are lead and you have to lead a team. Okay, there is a React project is going on. So what things you will take care when you are working in a project, React project basically, or kind of any front end project you can say.
Yeah. So generally, I will tell this in tech perspective. Okay. So couple of things is like the first of all is like the code which we are going to write should be supported in each and every, almost every browser. First thing is that, and I can use Babel for it, for transpiling our code into whatever browser we need, or the whatever language it supports for a browser. Couple of other things which I will follow is the code maintainability, that how we are writing the code. I mean, it should not be like that if I'm writing code for a year and it is going to mess after 1 or 2 years. So I will have rules and regulation conventions around writing the code. So it's like I have to add a widget, then it should be go in particular folder or something like that. The other thing, like we can follow the prettier kind of thing to actually have the code same across. I mean, anyone can use the code and anyone can understand. Some the other thing which I will do is like lazy loading kind of thing, like so that I will render only, well, I will make sure these things will be happening. Yeah.
So why React or by default comes with the Webpack, okay, basic Webpack, it will come by default. So why we need additional Webpack configuration?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, React will come with Webpack, but it doesn't actually confirm that everything is loading dynamically, right? It's not confirmed. So we have to do this configuration by ourselves, that what is the thing which we need for a particular component to update. So just like I am on a home page and there is a modal, if I click on a button, then it will appear. Then it should not be like that key. Every bundle of that, the modal bundle will be loaded when we render a page. So my modal bundle will be loaded when we click on that particular button, like open a modal, something like that. So, and plus dynamic imports we have, plus lazy loading of the component, something like that. I think we have to write by ourselves.
So how you can achieve the server-side rendering in React?
Server-side rendering in React. Okay. So actually, I haven't used server-side rendering in React, but I think there's a tool, there is new thing over React is which we call Next.js. We can use that, but I haven't used server-side rendering for React. But I have used server-side rendering for templates. So the handlebar templates and the web components. Yes, we can use that for achieving server-side rendering.
Okay, fine, no issues. So, okay. And what about the unit test cases? What tools you are using for unit test?
So yeah, so we have two things in place. We use Cypress for writing smoke test and integration test, and obviously the unit test. Plus we have recently researched about a thing which we call snapshot testing. What it does, it basically so unit test tested is like functionality, more of a functionality that
snapshot is by default comes in the React, no? In React testing.
which test?
Snapshot is already there. So what additional thing you have done in this?
Snapshot is already there.
Yeah.
I am not sure, but we have integrated it. It basically does the UI comparison and show you the diff of the UI.
Gives DOM. Yeah, it basically gives a DOM. We just compare the DOM, whatever we have rendered.
Oh, no. So it's basically does the UI comparison. Okay. That particular. So just like you have the UI over here, and which is like. So when you say DOM, will it also check for the?
Yeah, browser always check for the DOM.
Everything. Yeah. Then it's possible, but I was not aware of that. So it comes with React. Okay. So other tools which I use is like we use in general days like Storybook, which actually give you the overview of the widgets and the other kind of thing.
you guys follow any like code completion thing kind of thing for a particular component, like 80% we need to cover in unit test cases, something like that. Is it?
Yes. So can you repeat once?
So I'm saying like uh, you are writing unit test case for your application.
Mhm.
So do you have any benchmark like for a particular component we need to complete at least 80% or 70% coverage?
Yeah. So we have, first of all, we have the smoke test in place. Whatever happen of the page should be rendering. The second important thing which we follow is kind of integration test. So if we call any API or XHR, then it should be able to do particular thing, matlab the main functionality of that. But in HelpShift, people generally don't prefer to write unit test in matlab test in very granular level.
Okay.
But it is actually matlab, in our team it we write the test cases. So it depends upon teams also.
Fine, fine. Okay, so have you shared your screen now? Yes, you have shared. So there's a one power statement for you.
Okay.
So let's suppose we can define like that. Now, I forget the syntax in C++ now. String. Is it correct the syntax for defining a variable or?
No problem. I will understand. So what you can do now, you can just write over here in this comment, and I will understand. I write JavaScript, but I prefer C++ for DSL.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. So the problem statement is like that. We have a string like it's ABC, ABC, BBA. Okay.
Okay.
So here, if you see, what is the maximum longest character? Means you need to find the substring which is repeated maximum times. So here, if you see AB, 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 and AB. So AB is my substring. So the output will be AB. Okay, here if it is again a C, then the output will be ABC. You get my
Okay.
point? You need to find the maximum. You need to find the substring which is occurring multiple times.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
That's clear to you?
Yeah, I think I got the problem. Okay, so it is possible not every time it is present. So BB is kind of a thing. So very naive approach will I go for it, like generate all substring and check. But number of substring is how much? Any two values, NC2 n square substring. So very naive approach will be check. First approach which I will go is kind of find out every substrings and check if it is present. I can use a map. Just find out if it is present. What is present maximum time. So in this case, I will have A, B. The number of substring like A, B, C, we will have 3 times.
Okay.
A, B will also have 3 times, but if you consider the length, then I will go with A, B, C. So it will take obviously O of n square because I have to. I can select any ij, right? And NC2 is like n into n minus 1 by 2. Okay. This we can do for sure. This will also use map of map. So overall, I think it will be O of n cube because I have to compare also. Square plus comparing into n, comparing of string, or just checking in map, something like that, substring finding out. Okay. Other thing which I can think of is somehow we generate it. So ABC is there, ABC is there. How will I know if? Okay, so you are saying it is possible that I can write something like that. CAB, CDAB, KAB. Then AP is the repeated, right?
Correct. So AB will be the output.
So AB will the output. I was thinking of something like longest suffix prefix suffix something, but it will not make sense here. So I have this one algorithm with me, but I'm thinking of the other thing if I can improve it or not. So I think I cannot use the LPS array, longest prefix suffix. So what I was thinking of that I can make use of it, but I don't think I can make use of it. How will I know ki EB is there 3 times? Okay. Nice. Can we? How will I know? Can I make a try? Can I make a try? But I'm not sure. Try. I was thinking, but so what I was saying na ki. So try something like that. But I have to make the try from each and every for each and every ID and the index C2 C2A to just check if it is present or not. But again, this will be the same thing. Time constant will still remain same. So I will make try in O of n square.
Okay.
Then I will search it and for each and every. So for one, I will go for every label. Okay. I think try can remove this particular thing. O of n square. It can make. So try something. So I will make a try of something like that for each and every A, B, or D, whatever. Now again, from second I will start. Similarly for third I will start. So this way I will have. So hence when A and B comes again, then I will use the same try again to just increase the count for that.
Okay.
That way I can also do this. But so let's say I have make the try of something like that. Then what I can do, how nothing else is given, na? Only this string is given. Okay.
Holistic.
Yeah. The other thing which I can do, yeah. So O of n square it will take to create a try for sure. For searching, let's say started at that position. For searching, I think O of 26 into n. Yes. So creation of try will include something O of n square, or searching will be include number of alphabets. Like in this case, if we're considering 26 characters only, and for each 26 character, I can go down and down for each of them. So let's say maximum n. So for creating a try and for searching in a try. Searching in a try. But I am also thinking, do we have any any sub problem? I'm not able to think what data structure else I can use, but I can use these two things for now. Do you think these methods are correct?
First one is little bit correct, but actually it is a long way of doing it. Okay, because first you need to check for all the substrings, then you need to check that which substring is matching, okay, with another one using kind of contain, and then you need to like then you will be able to get the output that which is the repeated string that will be the our output. Okay, other way is like you can maintain the two indexes, means I and j, start and end, and you can compare it, and based on that you can update it in a separate map. By
Yeah,
this,
that's what I
yeah.
think we will be doing.
So in this way, it is like easy to achieve.
But it will again have O of n square.
It is of ON only.
O
Because there is
n.
only one loop. Yeah, there will be only one loop. Okay, which will checking the elements, and within that you will having if condition where you can just have the you can checking the condition and updating the map. Okay.
But what I'm saying is I am at A. Let's say I've started. So where will my J will come?
So J will be at C,
Last point.
last point.
But in this case, I started at C and I have B. But what I'm saying is how will I know ki trigger point to make J again? Something like that.
So basically what you will do now, you will just every time you will check. Like initially you will check your loop will be like for I equal to 0 nesting dot length I plus plus. And within that loop, you will check that string I, okay, and you will pass the substring in that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's again n of a square. I mean, how will I know the substring? So I got it. So I will have I here, and again I will have, whenever I go in a string, I will check for the substrings. But checking substring is kind of like O of n square. Substrings are O of n square. How will you get? So that's why I was thinking that try is more efficient here. Yeah, I think try is more efficient here. So try is the data structure which kind of keep node, something like that. So
Correct, yeah.
yeah. So in this way, I will have something like, so whenever I started from A, let's say I again go to A. So what I will do, I will again start from that A. I will not create one more A, and I will maintain a count how many times this is happening. This is something like that. So so in this way, I have to again go to 26 characters, and I will go n label depth because it can be of n length, maximum n length, and I can just say that that is the maximum we have. So I can make use of try. Hello, Rahul.
Yes, I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, I can make use of try, and it will be done in O of n square to create the try O of n square, and for searching a try O of 26 into n, number of alphabets basically. So
Try
we
you can
have, yeah.
try it and yeah, It is also achievable with try.
Yeah.
So can you write some code?
Yeah, sure. Yes, yes. So, so I am using C++. Now, JavaScript, maybe I can create a try, which will be again easy for me. But yeah,
Leave it. Let's try some different problem. No issues. Okay. Don't give up additional time here because we have less time. So let's. So the next question is, leave this part. Okay. It will not be considerable.
okay.
Vertical screen. Okay. So next question is kind of like. Okay. So suppose there will be array.
Mhm.
Okay. And this array is containing all the strings. Means this will be a string array.
Okay.
So suppose
Mhm.
so my output will be because flow is coming in all the four. Okay.
Got it.
If I remove this, so my output will be FLO
Got it.
like like this. Got it?
Got it.
Still to write a code for that.
Got it. Uh, okay.
Question is clear to you?
Yeah. It's clear to me.
Okay.
Very first solution which I can think of is I will iterate over the flowers from index 0.
Hmm.
Uh, and I will check if all of this present or not. If it is present, I can go again. Next. L is present. I can go again. Next. 0 is present. O is present. W. Okay, it's present. E. Sorry, till W, till O, it will be present. So my answer will be flow. FLO.
Okay. So
Yes.
what is the complexity of this program?
The complexity of this program will be okay. It will be O of every index. I have to check every string, right? So let's say length of the maximum string is n, and number of a string we have n. So it will be n comma n into m. Okay, n into m, where n is the number of length of the string,
Okay.
and m is the length of the array.
Okay.
Yes.
Can
So
you write code for that?
yeah, I can write the code for that. So I don't think we will need any extra thing here. It will just run. Let's say I have n strings with me, m strings with me, int n c in m, and let's say I have this vector of a string I have v, or int I equals to 0 and less than m I plus plus string s.
I think string has to be capital.
In C++, I think it's small.
Small? Okay.
Yeah. V dot pushback s. Okay. So I have this string with me. Now I have to find out the max index, IDX, something like that. So what I can do now, I will just keep one IDX with me. Just, and if and let's say I will keep it like something int max, something like that. If idx or no, int length equals to, but oh, this, it will not make a difference. I think over engineering kind of thing I'm doing. So what I can do ki, yes, so let's say I have max index till where I can go. So what I can do, I will take, so that's why it will make efficient code. Let's keep it here. int
But
max.
you want efficiency, just think about the output. Later on, we can, if we have time, we can just optimize the solution as well.
Yeah, just give me a second. If length is less than s dot length, and length equals to s dot length, and idx equals to I, which is string I have. Okay, so now what I will do, I have this vector of a string with me. What I will do, I will go to 0 and I will go to v of idx dot length. Yes, and I plus plus. So I have taken the smallest string with me. Now what I will do, I will go.
So for making it smallest, are you rearranging the elements, or you can just
I'm not
do?
rearranging the element.
Okay.
So what I'm saying ki, let's say I have this flower flow and flown. I don't want to check everything. I will start checking from this flow, something like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
Okay, got it.
yeah, so I will start checking from this. Now what I will do, I will go till what point I can go. Yes, so j is something like m j plus plus. If char car ch equals to v of idx comma I, if I equals to idx what I am doing. Oh wait, just a second now. Ch car equals to v of particular index comma 0 and yes, and I'll start from j equals to 1. Uh, if v of jth string of ith character is equals to ch, then I will go. Okay, so what I can do, else cout s dot vi anything vi dot sub str from 0 comma which length. So I have one length 0 पे ही वो false हो गया तो length 0 हो गया उसका. So I plus 1. Okay, I will just return it. I cannot control V, I cannot use control V.
You can use control. You just need to allow. while pasting, that will ask to allow, you need to allow it.
Yeah, so I think I have written the code. I'm just checking it, it is correct or not. So what I'm doing, I have found this flow and I am keeping this ch character with me, any character. Now what I'm doing, I'm checking j for each string, which is j, and I'm checking the first character, ith character. Uh, wait. I think it will be z comma 0. No. Why I'm confusing things. Okay, so what I have taken, I have to take from 0th. For each string, I have to take 0th and ith character. Cool. So for 0th string, I have taken this character. Now I am going other places and checking if that character is same as the character I have or not. So FFF is be checked. If it is not, then that's the max value I can achieve. Okay. Yes. And
Can you run this code?
yeah.
But you need to print the output as well.
Hi, I am printing the output here.
Okay, see how it is there. Okay, fine. Sorry.
Yeah, otherwise I will just print it. Where I can run the code.
The bottom there is a run code button.
Yeah, I have this, but I am just checking how I can write this. I just want to check how I can take input.
Yeah, you can check Google, no issues. If you want, you can take a help from Google.
No, I'm saying how I can take input from here.
So input you can pass directly, na?
Yeah, instead of input I can pass directly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's use this array itself.
And if you are facing any syntax issue, you can check the Google.
Yeah, no problem. How much time do I? Why?
Initially you have closed that, na? I think that's because of that you are not able to paste that things.
Okay, no issue. So let's say I have this string s. S will be always v dot size. Let's say v dot size. This will be always vi. Then I don't have to push here. Cool. Let's check if it's running or not. 22. Where? Okay. Line 8. Line 27.
I'm not getting it, max.
अच्छा ये return 0 I have to do. Okay, it's flow. Okay, I think ये 1 plus नहीं आएगा फिर. हाँ, why it is 1 plus shit. Yes, flow, correct.
Okay, now you can change the
Yeah, let's say I have B, something like that. कुछ नहीं आना चाहिए. Completed 0. Nothing comes. So I can also make this flow. I can add one more F.
Okay, fine. Okay, so let's have one more problem statement. Okay, so like there is a pair. Okay, so in an array, you are getting the 3 types of brackets we have now: the curly braces, the function brackets, and the array brackets. Okay, so we need to return one or true If we all have the matching one, else we need to return -1. Got it? 1 or -1 we need to return.
For this, it is 1.
Hmm.
For this, sorry.
So we return -1.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1 because there is no closing bracket.
Yeah, got it, got it. So let's remove this first.
No, don't remove it. Just comment it out.
I will just comment it here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just comment it out, yeah.
So let's say I
Is
have
it clear
this.
to you?
Hmm?
Question is clear to you?
Yeah, it's clear. So I have this string.
And it will be not like that. It will have the comma. Okay. Or it
Comma.
will. Okay, let's take it as a string. No issues. Let's take it as a string.
Okay. I'm just making things. Okay. So I have this string with me. I'm not going to write. I will write a function. Cout is valid. Like validate the string and pass s to s. Void string. So the idea is I can think. Okay. So this can be solved by a stack. I mean, what I'm saying ki, whenever I have this, okay, I will push in stack. But whenever I have this opening bracket, I will push in stack. So again this, but when I close any of this close bracket, I will check that the immediate push in my stack is open one of the same type is or not. If it is open, then it's valid. If it's not open, then it's not valid.
No,
Right.
no, actually, because suppose you get like 2 open brackets and three close bracket and again then open bracket. So in that case it will give you 1, but the final result is -1 because there is no
It
matching
will
bracket.
when so what I'm saying ki, let's say I have this stack with me. I have pushed first one. I
Okay.
have pushed second one.
Okay.
I find out the third one is closed, and I also check my stack top, which is closed curly open curly braces, is
Uh,
same. So
uh,
I will pop it. Again, I found this one.
okay, got it, got it. Yes, if it is same, you are popping out. Okay, fine.
Uh,
So at the end, what you need to check?
I will check the top of this is same as the current closing bracket or not. Uh,
Okay.
if it's same, then I will pop both thing, and I am sure ki uh, they are same. But let's say some other case come like this. So there's one possible case where I have to check one more thing, like what if only this came. This is again not valid, so I can also check my stack. If it is not empty, then it's not valid. uh, yes.
Got it.
So let's say I am using a
So, but
stack.
in that scenario, you need to maintain a pair as well. That for this is a pair. For this is a pair.
Yeah, correct, yes. So let's say I am using a stack of chars. This will be char. Now what I will do, let's say I'm making small SB, small braces, something like that. So I don't have to write it every time. Uh, Small braces, curly braces. I'm not sure your lead code. Why does this? Or large bracket. Something like that. Equals to 0. While I is less than s dot length. While I is less than s dot length, I will just take 2 more minutes to write this code.
No
Why?
issues, take your time.
If SI equals to SP or plus, this time JavaScripts come in handy. Curly braces or SI equals to large braces. अगर ऐसा कुछ है तो पुश करो SI को. अगर ऐसा नहीं है and if st.empty then cout -1 and return, but if not empty then check if st.top. Okay, now I have to write 3 more condition. If si equals to okay, मैं ऐसे ही लिखता हूँ. This if si equals to this and then st.top equals to sb. नहीं ये इधर होगा स्मॉल ब्रैकेट तो st.pop कर दो. That's it. Else if I am not able to copy paste thing here. Curly braces st.pop. Else if अगर ये है st.top is equals to large bracket, so be it, this is fine. So this all cases are fine, but if there is something else then just do it. -1 return. I don't.
So you are considering that all open and closing brackets are together, correct?
I'm not considering that.
Okay.
It can be anything. I mean, it can be something like that. They are not together. Can be anything.
And if you,
Anything.
no, but they are together now. So suppose I want a string like that.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, I'll give you.
I'm just completing this. If ये है ये तो
Just check this output, line number 79. It is something like that.
Okay, I'm just writing this one. Otherwise -1 करो खत्म करो. Line number 79.
Line number 80. It reaches to 82.
Oh, this one, no? This one.
This one, yeah.
So this is false, no? -1.
This false, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
just updated this one, not the plus this one thing. So this will be kind of the string will be in this form also, correct?
yeah, I think this will be taken care of.
Okay, fine.
Can I run?
Yeah, sure.
So I will take this example only. अच्छा, first ये कर लेता हूँ. I will clear this. Car 10 line 5. What it is saying cannot be shown as a web. Const. Okay. Yes, correct. किधर 73. अरे not returning anything. Oh, okay. One thing I missed. Uh, I'm not making this.
Yeah.
Yeah, one. Now let's take your string. Given input. So I will just make one more string s2.
You need to update the string spelling.
Yeah, but I'm not able to do copy paste, so मेरे को type करना पड़ेगा. This fine. This is fine, right?
Yes.
So it should give -1. 1, okay. But why? Let me just check. ये है, ये है, ये है, ये है, ये आया. यहाँ पे नहीं जा रहा क्या? Wait. Okay, open, then ये आया. Then is it coming to here? SI is this and S top is small braces. SI is this curly braces. Why it is not? Can I make a breakpoint here?
Yeah.
S of I and S and what the thing? ST dot top. ये सही है but ये कैसे हुआ? I think I'm making some. Oh, अरे S2 pass करना. -1. Yes, correct.
Okay.
I was passing the wrong string here. It's S2 pass.
Okay. Yes.
So validate string S. One -1, correct.
Okay, Ankit, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to ask this round is mainly for front end and problem solving, or
Yeah, and off you can say.
okay. So I had this question. Okay, I think I will ask with HR. I mean, you are not aware of what will the next round is, right?
Correct. Yeah. So HR will update you for the next round with the things which is going to be the next interview will be going to ask you.
Yeah. So I just want one feedback or something like that.
Sure.
Since I am very less used to with the backend stuff because I don't have that professional experience that much. My daily life goes to 90% front end and very less backend. But I am interested in this kind of things like designing and all. And I know a few of things. So some feedback around what are the things I can brush up.
How you can improve your backend skills kind of thing or system design thing.
So that's what I'm saying. I have this very good understanding of high level system design, and I write Java code for myself only, but I don't know the industry and standard how things work there.
So I think the best way is to approach your team, okay, or your team means your manager, and you can just ask him that I feel comfortable in working as a backend as well. So you can assign me some tasks of backend along with my front end tasks, so that I can show myself like how can I means how good I am in the backend stuff. So based on that, you can go ahead with your career as a full stack developer. And apart from the for the link, there are many tutorials available in the market. So you can go ahead with anyone like Lead Code or uh, there's a Algo Expert. Okay,
Yeah.
there are different tutorials available for the system design. So you can go through like you can just pick anything and you can draw something by your own and then compare with the stuff which is already available in the Google, and then you can just cross check that where you stand and what improvements you need. So this way you can like become a like full stack or developer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will. I will. do that, sure. Nothing else from my side.
Okay, it's nice talking to you, Ankit.
Yeah. 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 Nice talking to you.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you.